Hello and welcome to part 17. So today we're going to be dealing with the rest of the engine room, just those big things there that you can see. We're just going to be focusing mostly on those and then some extra little details after that. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. So yes, let's crack straight on with it, shall we? So the first thing we're going to do, if you grab some end stone brick wall, we're just going to add this bit on to this machinery here. So I'll just change that over, and then on this side as well, and then we'll be focusing on the big machinery in the middle. So you want waxed, weathered, cut copper, because these ones don't change colour over time, so that's what you're going to need. So if you come to this one on the left, so from this block here, if you go 2 to the right and then 1 forward, then place 2 down there and then 2 more on top, just like that. Then a 1 block gap and then 2 and 2 again, and then coming towards the back of it you want a 2 block gap, and then you're going to do the same thing. There we go, 1 block gap and then the same again here. Okay, so then you want a 2 block gap again, 2 there, 2 there, then a 1 block gap there, and then 2 and 2. Right. So then what next? So grab your stair piece, just do that on the ends there, and then on the inside as well. So they're basically like legs, pretty much. Same here. There we go. So that's that bit. So they're the legs that the whole thing's going to be sat on, basically. So in this gap here, you want 3 full blocks. Okay, and then on the ends, you just want the stairs like that, and then on this side as well. And then on top of the stairs you want another block, and then stairs there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 high. Then on this side, so on the upside down stairs there you want a full block, and then an upside down stairs there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that side, and then a stairs block, and then a full block behind that, and then a stairs block there, and then you're just going to connect the 2 with full blocks. Then obviously we're going to be filling that middle bit in, but we'll do that in a bit. Let's just get the rest of the shape in. So I'll come to this side now. So where these stairs are here, you want 3 blocks, just like that, and then upside down stairs on the ends. And then you want full blocks there, and then an upside down stairs there, and then the same again on this side. Here we go. So coming to the part on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on the other side here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a stairs piece there, and then a full block there, stairs, and then just connect them up there. Okay, so we've got the basic outline in. So what you're going to do, basically you're just going to come to these bits here, the stairs, and then just connect those up over the top of the legs, just like that. And then the same on this side. Might be a little bit of a tight squeeze because of the other machinery, but it's manageable. And then this one here. Right. So you can start filling the sides in, but we are going to have to connect the tops as well in a moment. So the cold I had just before Christmas I managed to get rid of quite quickly. However, the after effects are a different story. I have had the cough from hell. It's still not fully gone away yet, to be fair. I connect these stairs up here. So yes, the aftermath of the cold has been worse than the cold itself. But oh well, what can you do? Connect that up there, and then it's just a case of filling it in. So the floor bit here, just do this. That's fine. And then just fill the sides in. Easy peasy. So I do hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Got lots of lovely little presents. And enjoyed a bit of turkey, unless you're a vegetarian, of course. As soon as we've done this, I think we can move on to the next one. This is only the first part of this machinery. There is a second part that kind of goes over the top of the black bit. Obviously that will be marked out as soon as these are done. So just fill these bits in here. So it's a good job that the cough is actually going away, because I was nearly at the point where I was going to have to make this video come out late, because I was just constantly coughing, and I can't talk over something if I'm just constantly coughing, but it's died down a little bit now, so that's not too bad. Right, so that's that first bit done for now. Obviously we're going to do exactly the same on the other side in a second. So it's basically just going to be a mirror image of what we've just done. But it's nice, easy stuff. A lot easier than the boiler rooms anyway. So I'll come to this block here, then go 2 to the left and 1 forward, and then place 2 blocks down, and then 2 on top, and then a 1 block gap, 2 there, and 2 there. And then from behind, it's 2 block gap, place 2 more down, and then 2 again, 1 gap, then 2, and 2. And then behind them, it's a 2 block gap, and then 2 again, and then 2 there, 1 block gap, 2, and 2. Okay. So I'm going to get the stairs. Place them down on the ends there, and then on the inside as well. There we go. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then on this side as well. And that's the legs sorted out. Lovely. Okay, so from this block here, you want to do 3 there. And then the stairs there, and there. Got 1 there, and the stairs there. Sorry, my voice was going then. And then a full block there, and stairs there. Okay. So on the right hand side here from this block, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on the other side here, I believe it should be 8. Yep. And then stairs on top, and then a block behind that, the stairs on top, and then just connect it up through the middle. And obviously we'll fill that in a bit. Just need to deal with the other side now. So from these blocks here, you want 3 full blocks in the middle, and then stairs on the end, and then blocks there, and then upside down stairs there, and then same again on this side. There we go. Right, so on this side it should be 10. There we go. And then on this side it should be 8. And then a stairs block on top. And then a full block behind that. And then the stairs there. And just connect that up through the middle. Lovely jubbler. And then just connect these stair pieces up here. Just like that. Do the ones at the top this time. Lovely. Okay, just need to do the other side now. Should have actually done the stairs underneath as well. I've missed that bit. So make sure you do that bit as well, and then obviously fill the middle in. Yeah, I've noticed, I think. Yeah, there we go. So make sure you connect these ones up as well. There we go. That's better. Right, now we can just fill it in. Just fill the floor in like this. Or should I say the bottom of it, it's not the floor, is it? Again, up through the middle. So for those of you that built my Nomadic interior, you might be interested in the restaurant conversion of it that HowlingWolf has just released a tutorial for. Well, he's released part 1 today. There is a link on the community tab for it if you were fancy checking that out, because if you've built the actual Nomadic, you might fancy doing the restaurant conversion of it as well. So yes, it's his first major tutorial, so it'd be cool if some of you went and checked that out, because I know he's put a lot of work into it. It's quite smart as well. I shall be building that myself one day as well, soon as Queen Mary isn't swallowing up all my time. I'll just finish filling this bit in now. There we go. Right, so, yes, fill the top in as well. But apart from that, that is these 2 parts done. So I'm just going to make a cut, do some marking out, and then we'll carry on with the rest of it when I come back in. So as you can see, some freshly marked out things. Like I said, the rest of the machinery does go over the black bit, and then we've got a bit of detail on the front to do as well. So we'll start with this one on the left. So you've got this block here on top of this step. If you leave a gap there and start your block there on top of that black bit, and then you want to do it by 4 altogether. So it's basically across the top of that black piece of machinery. And then an upside down stairs there. Then on top there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the stairs. and then a block behind that on stairs, and then 2 blocks there, and then you're going to need your slabs here, 1 there and 1 there, and then full blocks coming from the top of that bit there. There we go. And then this bit here, you want to just come up by 2 blocks, have an upside down stairs there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leading up to the top. So these ones aren't too bad, they'll be done in no time really. So I'll do the same again here. So from this block here, the 3rd one back, you want 4, and then an upside down stairs there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs block there, full block behind that, stairs block there, and then 2 full blocks there, and then 2 slabs, and then 2 full blocks coming from the top there. Lovely. Then from the left side, you want to come up by 2 upside down stairs there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, it's just a case of connecting it all up and filling it all in now. Lovely. Right, might be a bit of a tight squeeze down here, but you can do it. You might need to crouch. Oh yes, it might be better if you do that one first. Do the full block first, and then you can do the step by attaching it to that. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but it is doable. Okay, and then just 2 full blocks here. Let's connect that up. Okay. And just fill the sides in. Do this side as well. Lovely. And then I think here you can get away with using full blocks, but you might need to use slabs here, I think. There we go. So slabs on that bit. And then stairs here. And then stairs again. Lovely. I would have thought you'd fill the bottom bit in there, but I guess it doesn't matter. As long as we don't see it from the bottom, it doesn't matter. But that's that first bit dealt with there. I know it looks a little strange for now, but it is what it is. I'll get on with this next bit in a moment. So you've got this stair block here, and you want to come 2 to the left, and then 2 down, place 1 there. Okay, and then you basically just want to do a bit of a cross shape there like that. Okay, and then what you're going to do, once you've done your stair pieces, you're just going to double it, so it just comes out by 2. I'm just going to do that again one more time. There we go. That's that bit done. Lovely jubbly. So make sure that's lined up, and then we're going to do it exactly the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3rd block down, place 1 down, and then make your cross shape. Then we're just going to basically do the same thing. So it comes out by 2. Just make sure it's in line with the other one. If it winds up not being, it's not the end of the world really, but you can just check by doing that. So they're lined up now. So that's that. Lovely. So what are we going to do next? These white things by the look of it. So basically right in front of this bit here on the left from that block, you want it right in front of it there. And hopefully I count this with the wand in a second. I really hope I do. Lovely. Okay, so altogether it is 17 high. So you've just got that for now. Not sure what I'm doing here, to be honest. Ah, there's another one. Didn't really count that in though, did I? Oh yeah, just make sure it's in line with that one. And it's a one block between this and the white thing that's just been built in. Just make sure it's in line with the other one and it's all good. So it should look something like that. Not sure if we do one on the other side, it looks like we do, so if you just line it up, so if you go over the top, like that, so it's this block here, third block down, place one down, and then just do your cross, and then double it, and then just do the stair pieces. There we go. Right, I think that should be that dealt with now. We should be able to move on to the other one now. Hopefully. Okay, so moving straight on with this bit here. So if you come to this part here, so where that block is, in one, and then in one again. Then you want 4. And then a stairs block there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs, full block, stairs, and then 2 full blocks, and then 2 slabs on top, and then 2 full blocks here, just like that. Coming down to this bit here, you want 2, and then stairs block there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's that side sorted. Let's do the other one now. Right. So from this block here into the second block, you want to do 4. And then stairs piece there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs, and then full block, and then stairs, and then 2 full blocks, and then 2 slabs, and then 2 full blocks connecting it up to the machinery there, just like that. Then if you come down here, you want 2, and then 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so it's just a case of connecting it all up and filling it in. So if you do that line there, and then you can do your stairs. This is the most awkward part. There we go. And then you can do these 2 here, all the way across. Lovely. Right, then we'll we'll connect these bits up here before we do anything else. Come up to this top bit, Connect these up with stairs, and stairs there. Then you're going to need slabs. Just pull these across. And then full blocks there. It's just a case of filling it all in. I do recommend filling the bottom bit in because you can see straight through. And I'm not entirely sure if I actually do it or not, because I didn't in the other one. It looks like I'm not going to do it again. So just fill that bottom bit in because you can actually see through it. Yeah, looks like I'm not going to do it. Don't know how I missed that though, because you can clearly see through it. You can see the propeller underneath. Oh well. As long as you do it, it's fine. So obviously we'll deal with those bits that are like popping out. We'll deal with those now. Oh no, we'll deal with the white thing first. It makes it easier for lining everything up. So in front of this leg here on the right, this block. Hopefully I count it with the wand again, because I've not counted it. I think it was 17, wasn't it? Yes, 17. Excuse me. Sorry, my voice is still a tad dodgy at the moment. So from that block there, second full block in. 1, 2. Place one there. And then just make a cross. Just like that. And then the stairs. Then we're just going to double it. There we go. Right. So that's that one sorted. So I guess we'll do the one on the other side. So line it up from there. And you just want a 1 block gap. Start it there. There's 1. It's lined up with that. And then 2 there, 1 there and 1 there. And then just double it up and there we go. So this machinery is actually really easy to build. It's just takes a while. But I'm pretty sure you can appreciate why I was dreading the engine room. Looking at all this. So make sure you line this up because we'll do it on the other side. So 1, 2, third block down, place 1 down, and just do your cross there. Yes, because obviously I saw the finished result with these engine rooms and I thought, how the hell am I supposed to make that into a tutorial? I was absolutely dreading it, but I've not done too bad, I don't think. I think I've managed to make it followable. I'll line this up. We'll do the same thing here. So 1, 2, 3. You want 1 there, and then 2 down, and 1 to each side, and just double it up. D stairs. There you go. So that's them really big green pieces of machinery dealt with. So we're just going to deal with some smaller details now. Okay, so if you come down to this bit here, then come to this leg on the left here. So a third block to the right and 1 back, place 1 down. And it's going to be 17 blocks altogether. Just like the other ones. So as long as it's the same height as the other ones, it's all good. And then behind that, you want a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap. And then on the 6th one, do it again. So it should be 17 high altogether. There we go. It's all the same height, so it's all good. That's starting to come to a little bit now, isn't it? Getting lots of detail in there for now. We've just got those bits at the back to deal with. Okay, so if you come all the way to the left corner up here, so from this block here, you want one back and one to the right, place a white block down, and then you're just going to make that into 4 like that. Okay, and then a 1 block gap and do 4 again. They're going to be 3 high in total. And then I should have grabbed a stairs block. Smooth quartz, there we go. And then you're just going to put stairs all the way around the top. Just make sure they go into shape properly. Bit of a mess around, there we go. So as long as it looks like that, then it's all good. And then we'll do the same on this side. So it's 3 high all together. And then the stairs block on top. There we go. So that's them dealt with. Lovely. Right. So from this side here, 1, 2, 3, 4 back, 1 to the left. Place 1 down there. Yeah, but it should be 17 high. There we go, 17 high. And then there's another one to do, so the gap is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on the 8th block, place it down. And then it should be 17 altogether. There we go. Lovely. So are we going to do the right hand side now? It looks like it. So basically the same thing here. So from this corner here, you want to go 1 back and then 1 to the left, and then just make that into 4, just like that. And then 1 block gap and then do 4 again, just like that. And then they're going to be 3 high altogether, and then the stairs block on top. There we go. And then the same on this bit. Lovely. Right. So then we'll deal with the big long white things now. So from that block there, 1, 2, 3, 4 back, 1 to the right, and then it's 17 altogether. There we go. Seven block gap on the 8th one, do 17 again. There we go. Right. So that's that bit dealt with. So moving on, you're going to need your end stones by the look of it. End stone brick, end stone stair. And I think that's it. So if you come to your propeller bit here, at the back. So you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you want to do a stair piece there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 block gap. On the 5th one, do another stair piece there. And then with your full bricks, full blocks, sorry, 2 high and then a stairs block on top. So we'll do the same here. So stairs block, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one, do it again. Okay, and then come back here. You want 2 full blocks and then stairs And full blocks there. And there. And stairs along the top. One at the front there. And then the same again on this side, so your full blocks all the way across to that bit. And then stairs. And that bit there. And underneath as well, I think. No, full blocks. I think that was supposed to be like that, I think. It's rather strange, but there you go. I guess that's gonna have to do. And then underneath, just full blocks. Just like that. And a full block there, I guess. Am I just making a real pig's ear of this? Looks like I am. It's alright, yeah. They're supposed to be full blocks, I guess. And then stairs there and there. Yes. That's more like it. Sorry if that was a bit confusing. Hopefully when we do the left side it won't be so bad. So let's do that now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you come back here, you want a stairs there, then a 4 block gap, and then one there. Then come back to this one. You want 1, 2, and then stairs, and then a stairs block there, 4 block gap, and then one there. Come back to this one, 2 full blocks and stairs. Right, and then the full blocks here. And then the same again on this side. That was it. And then stairs all the way across the top. And then one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Let's see if we can do this bit right this time. Let's do this underneath bit first. One there, and one there. And then the stairs there and there. That one was a little simpler, wasn't it? Right, we're moving on to the last phase of this now. So we're just going to finish with this bit. Okay, so this next bit now you're going to want smooth quartz. And if you come to your doorway here, then you've got from that block, 1, 2 to the left, and then 1 back. Place 1 down and make it into 4, just like that. Yeah, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5 altogether, 5 high. It's just like a bit of a pillar. Okay, and then if you come to your doorway again, so 1, 2, 3, place another 1 down. 1, 2, 3, so 4 across altogether. 4 back, 1 to the right, and then 1 forward of that. And then these 4 here, you're just going to bring those up like that. So it's like another pillar. So this is what you should have for now. So you got 6 here, like that. Okay, and then you're just going to bring these up to height. Just there. Same with this back wall. And then these bits as well. And then these 2 blocks here. And then here, where I've got these cyan wool, I think, there's going to be doors there. So I think we've been using the birch door, I think. I believe. I mean, obviously it's up to you. Use whatever door you like. And then obviously above them, just fill that in. And then fill it in here. And that's that bit done. So there's just like a little room in there. I'm not actually sure what was in there. So, I've just got another pillar over here to deal with. So, from this block here. So then 2 there. And then you just want to do another 4. And then it's 5 high altogether. I don't know if the mic's picking that up, but I can hear cats outside making them really weird noises that they make. Don't know if the mic's picking them up. Might be. If it's not, then you're just going to wonder what the hell I'm on about, but yeah. Anyway, so from the door, you want to go up by, was that 3? And then you want to go, that's not right, is it? No, it's not. Right, let's do this again. Let's do it manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the left. Okay, so you got 1 there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 back. So it should be 8 altogether. There we go. And then from there, you want to drag it across to the right by 16, and then lead it back up to the wall with another 7. Okay. Then we're just going to do the legs coming down. So on the corners here, bring them down to the floor, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th block, do another one, lead it up, there we go. And then you've got a 3 block gap, then do another one. And then you're just going to want another one on the corner here, just like that. Right, that's for the stairs. Want them 3 there and then 3 there. So the second set of stairs should be in between the 2 like pillar type things. And then you're just going to fill the top in with, I forgot to look at the block then. Them cats have really put me off. And I really hope that the mic did pick them up, because you're just going to wonder what the hell I'm on about. But they have, they've knocked my concentration a little bit. But deep slate, I think it's deep slate, this block. But it is entirely up to you, you can use whatever block you like. But this is the last bit for this part, so we've just got one more part for this engine room and then it'll be fully finished. But I'm pretty sure you can appreciate why I've had to split it, because between part 1 and part 2 it's nearly 2 hours already. And there's extra detail to go in yet. But yes, that is it for this part. We'll be dealing with the final part of this engine room in the next part, and then it's on to the final engine room, and then after that the back of the ship is just really easy, and then we'll be on to the decks finally, and then hopefully I can start pushing this tutorial out a little bit quicker. But yes, that is it for this part. If you have any problems, let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And yes, that's it. Thank you for watching.